Okay, well, now all that side stuff is done, it's time to move on with the main story. See where the Kevin storyline will take us, because still, very little idea what the final part of this chapter could possibly be about. Okay, we're just visiting them? I didn't expect to go here. Why didn't we just have the discussion earlier? We saw that we could have waited in the bathhouse afterwards or anything.
Wait, am I hearing things or...
Well, there they are.
It was you guys! I thought I heard your voices. Making good on our invitation, are you? Well, come on in!
Why does she sound squeakier every time she talks? I remember her voice being more, you know, a bit deeper, a bit deeper, a bit deeper, and every time it's just higher and higher and higher. How high can it go?
Please, there's no need to worry. Just make yourselves at home, all right? Sorry there's not much room.
By the end of this, she's going to be squeaking like a mouse, although I feel like she already is.
And why don't I make you all some cold drinks?
Just, it's a very high-pitched voice. Tharbad. Oh, we're going back to their parents. I don't think they have anything deeper going on, these two, so I'm not, you know, curious in a greater sense about this, but maybe. Yeah, okay. We don't need to go back into this one, man. It's fine. It's doomed for her. It's absolutely doomed. I just feel bad. She also just, like, compare it to everyone else. She has, like, a 10th of the chance to interact with Van as they do. She's just gonna drink everybody's. Your neighbors. Who are your neighbors? Maybe they are spying on you or some shit. They're a bit busy. Ankerville's occupying them, and it probably will continue to for the rest of the day. He's just like, okay, it's gonna get awkward and we might slip something, we need to leave right now. They can't know shit. He doesn't even want to begin to listen what they say about her. You're more than welcome to watch. We won't be watching, but we might be actually. I wouldn't put it past the game to just have us go and take a break. Meanwhile, we're planning to prepare for some other shit. But I honestly feel like we'll be busy. We stumbled into information. We did. By that I mean we had the chance to get information, we just left. Okay, they want a plan for the info. Why? Just start questioning. You're capable of that. Did we ever see them before we saw them this game, just talking? It was like, that's a weird trio. That was this game, right? Not Daybreak 2. It might have been Daybreak 2. It's hard to recall. It was just at the beginning of one of the two games, and we just saw them and went, whoa, this is a weird trio. I think it was this game. Because I sort of remember going like, what could Hamilton want with them considering the end of Daybreak 2? Okay. Maybe Hamilton knew their parents? Interesting. Dingo. I'm not sure we can get any more info about Dingo. We haven't seen Marielle. She might have something, but I don't know where she is. It's definitely a bit. he's just like trying to appear nice and he doesn't want to push too hard, so he's always like hanging back a bit with it. Kevin, Rufus just actually pushes and does it in a way where it's like, it's not going to harm them really. We come back in? We can. Hi, guys. We'll probably see that soon, how she'll look. I have a very strong sense of that. Count on it. I don't think she really needs to worry, though. She can grow to look however she wants. That's the good thing about being a doll. Oh, she really gets flustered by compliments, huh? Oh no, she's just thinking of that. Never mind. Really? How did this happen so fast? I thought it was, you know, there was a sense of that, but she got enamored with him. It's charming a bit, but yeah, it's not as bad as Reen. Reen had, like, every single fucking human being lose their personality for it. Van just injects them with an extra part of personality. It's good. Hi, guys. Who did we save again? Merchant Caravan. Oh, yeah. No, wait, I don't actually know. What are we talking about? Merchant Caravan? In the desert? Was it a side quest? I literally only remember the first Tharbad chapter as Rufus has no money. Yunka Phi was there, and then we fought Kevin and found out what was going on with Hamilton. I don't remember anything about anything else. Did we just do that as a side quest? No? Weird. Did we just do it as a side quest? We did the treasure hunt. That didn't involve rescuing a merchant caravan, right? We did a monster. That was its own thing. And I did the previous quest. I did this yesterday, so somehow I've just forgotten the third quest. Surely it wasn't that lacking in memorability. You know, I'll check in the log after this and I'll remember. Let's just let this go. So she didn't tell anyone she was here. She just came in and left without anyone being the wiser, apart from seemingly Dingo. Okay. I mean, that's a decent way of hiding your inquiry there. They notified you in an analysis they conducted on the plant you found. Oh, the one that they were replicating in Anchorville. She wouldn't be working with the vestiges, right? Wait, she said she was working with Van, right? If the vestiges are in fact like a different timeline group of our main cast, could their leader be a Van copy? I didn't feel it when what seemingly was the leader was talking, but it's not impossible. So she could be like seemingly pretending to be working. Seemingly when talking to Dingo, she was like pretending, oh yeah, I'm talking about the Van in this current timeline, but instead she was talking about the other one. I don't know. I don't think that's true, but it's a possibility. And that's a possibility if it's true that that is an alternate version of our team, which also isn't a certainty at all. It's a really branching theory. Lots of updates, and they probably... I don't think this is something I should be paying too close attention to, the fact that they were involved in this. I think they were just researching it. But that really just paints her in a very bad light, this current situation, right? I feel like that's intentional. You're meant to suspect her. Okay. Someone like Hamilton. Curious. Okay, I wasn't expecting to go into that conversation. Hold on, yeah, this quest.
What will you do
No,
from
it was
here?
casino counterfeiting. I thought so. It was with the fucking Magisa old lady. I don't remember anything about Caravan. Did we do that last time and I just have completely forgotten? I remember the kidnapping. And then I don't remember what the other quest. No, there was the food quest. Anyway. I guess it's strange. I don't think it should be strange. They just need to prevent the drug happening. They don't need to know about the plants, right? People would have talked about it. She probably had a good way of disguising herself then. Who knows how? Right, these random guys in here. Hi, what do you have to add for us? We met this morning? Oh, it was probably in the set of quick scenes they went through. I just forgot about it. There was a lot to talk about afterwards. And if it wasn't, then I guess this just sort of happened and we were meant to talk to them first. Oh, the irrigation projects. It's a minor lie, really. It's not a good lie, it's a bit unpleasant, but he still helped a priest. It genuinely went from storming to sandstorming. Sorry, sandstorming to sandstorming in 24 hours. That's pretty insane. New direction. I guess we'll be going there. They're getting worse. Okay.
It's way too hot outside.
That really just told us the sandstorms are getting worse and less predictable, seemingly.
How dull.
And yeah, that Kevin's willing to lie, but we knew that for sure. I hear you even visit the nomads in the desert. Oh, just general traveling priests do. Okay. Right, well that's all of that. And then that was everything in this district. So to the entertainment
Away
district.
we go.
Is there anything? No, we need to go to the hotel first. I was gonna say, is there anything other than Hal and Jack? But there is the hotel. Run, run, run. I could teleport, but honestly, we already run little enough. Did we get the access point in this district? We did. I keep needing to check, because I'm still shocked at how many we need for the rest of the game. I just can't imagine there being that many areas left, but apparently... Oh, this is probably where Marielle is, yeah. What's the So we should go talk to Hal and Jack first. I do wonder if Kevin's gonna end up on the other side. It doesn't feel like they do that type of thing, but it's not impossible. Okay, can't go in at all.
So this is
Right, guys, what do you have to add for us? What did you actually learn? Could have gotten more seats, you know, like drag them together or like sat one person at each table to reserve space. Now we need to stand, man. Where are you going to? To the capital. I guess that means we are going back to Edith at some point. Probably for the finale. Business is oh, I thought he said what. Why? Well, it's because it's a good place to go unnoticed, I'd say. Why wouldn't it bother him, I guess? Rufus is calm with it. He's accepted it all. Certain irrigation project. Yeah, the one that was mentioned earlier. So-called Hocus Pocus. What on earth? Why would he call it that? 20 years ago, we know about this. We've heard about it a bunch. Just randomly somewhere out in the desert, but do we know where? Yeah, but I think it wouldn't be able to achieve this. That's not the type of magic they use. Right. Nobody but her has been checked on it, so I guess the idea for people that she's been presenting is, oh yeah, it's all fine, you don't need to worry, but really she's been doing something to maintain it by herself, using the false Genesis, the white Genesis. Nice souvenir. Okay, for who? They wouldn't say friend of ours if it was a fan. Is it Richards? I don't know who they really interact with. Could be Hayway. You'd probably be let go. He'd threaten you lightly, but he wouldn't ever really go through with any threats that he makes. I genuinely wonder if we're going to go all the way of killing Hamilton. I don't think we would, but it's also the type of twist they may just go like, yep, that's going to make things more interesting. And I guess it really would. I'm just not sure they'd do it. I don't think Kevin would do it no matter what, but somebody else might. Okay. Who knows? We know that the Vestiges have one more thing they need to do, and then it's all good, the capital's ready, but who knows what that is? Though there's a chance that's something that happens off screen. It's not impossible, we just don't involve ourselves with Edith again. Honestly, with the relationship that they have with Kevin, it really is starting to feel like the third door where you play the minigames in their bar was probably actually as Kevin after all. I mean, that's everything. I'm curious what these conversations could be about. Probably nothing too much. Well, rather, I think it'll be meaningful, but I don't think it'll, like, give us any insights into any big revelations. But first, we must talk to all the random NPCs, because if we don't, we will miss them. Hello, Kid and Shan, are you? I don't remember who Tony is. Is Tony one of the kids from Messeldom? And that's one of them from Longport? Is that the sister of the cook? Okay, well, have fun. They're being kids.
So sleepy.
Okay, and then you're here, Citrus. I don't remember them by name. Please just constantly mention where you're from. It'll make it so much easier. I feel like she was the new one, though. I feel she was introduced in Basil, right? But she's not from Basil?
How
Or is she from Basil and she's... I don't know. It's over here.
Shall we search?
It's Angela and Old Man Wang. Who's Angela? She's the hot spring lady, right? He's the bathhouse man, she's the bathhouse lady from different places. Okay. I didn't remember him at all, but I guess if you're trying to remind me of that little district we visited like twice, yeah. Northern style versus Eastern style hot springs. It's a classic at this point. That's gonna be a battle one day. Cool, well they're having a good time.
So sleepy.
Yeah, cool. And yeah, the hammams. There's loilies, there's hammams, there's just general hot springs, bathhouses, whatever you want. You've got it all here. It's an important part of Trails' history. Thanks, I guess. Hello, receptionist. On a film? Which film? It probably wouldn't be the racing one, right? But it could be just doing that twice. Advanced screening of the new movie, okay. New energy drink, they're really promoting it. I just can't feel comfortable about that drink. It's so out of nowhere, right?
Shall we search?
Just like something has to have been planned with it. What it could possibly be, I don't know. Oh, hey, it's these two. How's your planning going? Uh-huh. It's like, let's travel together. That's a good way of doing things. Aha. This guy's fucking hilarious at this point. I was scared of him before, but he's just so kiddie now when you really think about what he actually wants. He's stuttering now. LaBelle, my favorite. Everybody should visit LaBelle in this world. You'll have a great time. She might have gotten the hint. It's hard to tell. I'm not going to think about it. Oh, they're finally noticing their kids. Maybe they're going to bond over it. Coastal cities, yep. Can't wait to see Valis when we eventually do. Because we probably will if Yorg is there. Oh! It's a lamb over there. Will lamb be important? Surely not. It being more involved? They noticed they were close? No, they're starting to really investigate this in their thoughts. They need to assess this situation before anything else in their lives. It's the most important thing. Managing their holdings, managing, any sort of business. No. Their kids and how their relationship is suddenly forming. No. That's the important part. This is really funny. Okay. Najee is here, so it's a group of 4. Let's go.
Mario! Zita! Everyone!
Good to see you, Marielle.
Nice
Yep.
to see you again. We're just dropping by to say hello.
Oh, it's you two.
It's quite clear how which characters here get a bit more priority considering Lamb's face just looks, a
Miss
bit off.
Rain, how wonderful to
A
see
bit
you
off.
again. And so soon after saying our farewells.
Kevin,
Maybe it's their hair.
Rufus, we
It
must
must
have
be the
just
hair.
missed each other at the hammam, huh?
Probably, yeah. We've been on a pretty tight schedule lately.
Promise we meant to say hi, but we had a reservation to get to. For lunch, you see.
Lunch.
I believe introductions are in order, Your Highness. It is
No, we
an
didn't.
honor
That's
to
just
make your
nonsense.
acquaintance.
We just ate at the tavern, didn't we?
Likewise. I'm Gita Osval, daughter of Grand Prince Salmon of Elsheim. And this is my bodyguard, Najee Berka.
It's a
Hey,
pleasure
it's
to
time
meet
for
you,
a
Father Kevin.
third
Sir
set of
Rufus.
introductions to these characters. In general, we don't need to be introduced this much, man. We know who they are.
Or perhaps you would prefer I call you Sir A.
Now, now.
A. A? Who's A? What? Am I missing something? Just Alberea? Is that what that's meant to stand for? Have I forgotten something about Rufus with the A thing? That's just strange. I don't know what to wonder there.
I beg to differ. We were almost certainly in her care.
Yep.
I'm Leslie Lom, a director affiliated with Kowloon Pictures.
Did he not even get an introduction slide? Poor Lamb, man. Everybody else gets one. He just gets sort of to go, I'm Lamb, and then his name appears. That's sad. What, did he appear already in this game? Maybe? There's been so many discussions and so many meetings with so many different groups doing them that I don't remember. Through the grapevine? Why would you have heard of that? Wait, hold on. He's a middle-aged scholar with... Not scholar, really, because he's erect, but he's a middle-aged sort of intellectual with glasses. Has this been under our nose this entire time? I don't think so. I think he is just a normal guy this time. It feels like it at least, but it's not impossible. They may be trying to continue with the trope without us noticing this time.
Oh?
She doesn't know.
Talk about a crowd.
After all that, she hasn't been able to figure out what's going on. What the fuck is Arshan doing here? She was in Edith last night. I remember that.
Yeah. Long time no see, Swin, Nadia.
Man, what's Hayway up to?
And I suppose it's been a while since I've seen you three as well. Wait a sec. Are you Lapis?
She knows about Lapis as well.
No way! You're even cuter than I thought you'd be!
Why does everyone know about Lapis suddenly? Okay, well, good for her. She gets more attention. What is going on, man? Why is Hayway here? This is such a big discussion, but it probably won't actually be that politically charged. And meanwhile, Mariel is here, not knowing what's going on at all. Perfect driver 0. Is it a safety measure? Hold on, I've been thinking, oh no, it's a bad thing that can make things worse, but if it's something that Elsheim is helping with, then maybe it's a way to stop people being affected by whatever's coming? Huh. Funded by Elsheim as well, alongside Vegas Films. Okay, she wanted this meeting. Why? Because of films? She's involved in the film. Is Hayway involved in the film industry? Have they invested in something? Okay, I think we knew this. I wonder if this dialogue changes based on if you've seen it or not. Have we seen it? Is this group? I think we saw it. Maybe. I think we did because of Nina, yeah, and I wanted to see how Kevin would react. Off the record, you're just telling us? Mariel, come on, you're better than that. For a while now is definitely wrong. It's been maybe like 3 days for some of the group and then a day for the rest. This is not a long collaboration. It feels longer than it is, but genuinely, this storyline has occurred over the course of 3 to 4 days. This entire game. how does he even have funds, man? You can do whatever you want. A church is probably the richest fucking institution in the entire continent. A stroke of fate. Well, they'll probably try to rescue us, maybe? Does the idea have a mark on who? Nadia and Swin? I just don't know what she's thinking because I don't know what information she has. I can't make any assumptions. She feels like one of the rare characters that knows much less than we do. She doesn't like Kevin. Or Rufus, probably. Official church business. He's going to admit it. Wait, how much is he going to admit? Nothing. Okay, she's gonna say, yeah, I'm working for Orestes right now. That's all you get to know. Are they working with the church or against the church? Naje's immediate attempt to shut it down feels like their general perspective is against the church, but Zeta here wants to sort of get what information she can by sort of giving us the right information. Why then Tharbad? Yes, that's... The new movie could have information, but mainly funding information, probably. About last year's film festival. What? Oh. Oh, I didn't think about this part. Somebody did say something about trying to reopen it, didn't they? But they weren't aware of it, were they? It felt like they got caught up in it. But maybe that was a ploy or just something that we didn't get the full breadth of at the time? And yet you wouldn't talk to the fucking church about it. You guys are stupid sometimes. You just really refuse to talk about things. So many people are just too secretive. What did she just say? Elsyme has a particularly close relationship with the Bracers. Interesting. Yeah, the plants that we do see multiple... Okay, don't mention the mask. The mask is its own thing. The mask is best ignored. Please don't ever bring back the masks. Oh, what the fuck happened there? How'd I do that? Likely had a production center somewhere, but it... Was it Ankerville using a previous version of the agave and then the Vestiges took over and modified it? Why would you have information on the matter? And why would they ever tell a civilian like you, and yet not anybody else that would actually be able to help? That just feels like bullshit. Like the deserts of the Central East. So is someone causing the sandstorms, you think, to obscure it? So we need to go to the Eastern Highlands, huh? I guess that's our location. Has made a reappearance. What? How would we not have heard about that? After all our exploration, we didn't get anything about the drug, or were you just comparing the similarities? That's not the drug. Surely we would have found out something like that if it were the truth. It having effect similar to it makes sense, but I would imagine it wouldn't be identifiable as the same thing. They both even need a trigger, yep. See, that part all makes sense, but again, you shouldn't identify as the same drug. Okay, why not tell us then? There's just really no reason to hide it from the fucking church and people who investigate this type of thing. They could have helped. What particular needs they have? What particular needs? And then their new film, or whatever this will have to say about anything. Oh yeah, Kowloon Pictures is funded a bit by Hayway, isn't it? Near future sci-fi film. 90 years from now. Society's fallen into stagnation. Okay. Does Lapis recognize it as an element of the truth? The favor of the goddess. Because of chaos right now that would happen and cause that? Oh, I wonder how much of that is truth and how much he's been told by others about it. Okay. She warned you against shooting in that region. A lot of Hamilton stuff. She's really involved in a lot of things, huh? All those random tornadoes surrounded by lightning. It's almost what's happening here. I just don't know what to think about this discussion. It feels so random. So many random bits of information. I can't piece out what's important. Is the concept of that film important? Is that equivalent to the Great Collapse? Like, immediately after that? After 1200 years ago? 3 and 9. Okay, she's just trolling. She mentioned it to them before, I think, but I think right now she's trolling. She must know what's going on, especially with all the information she has and what Elfheim seems to be planning. No, she's like 13, 12, something like that. Yep. They wouldn't age them up, right? Okay. Flip their genders. Ah, okay. What? You could what? Why would you do that, Zeta? Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that? But also he did have tentacles in his second form, didn't he? But why would you do that? She even just said S. What the fuck, man? Yeah, what the fuck just happened? Okay, their connection to Hamilton. Why did she get mentioned twice? She's your savior. What has she done for you? None of them would exist without her. Their very foundations were built on her accomplishments. Has she been the one accelerating, like, so much of the continent's fucking technology? Because outside of the mechs, I feel like most of the major developments have come from outside of, like, Erebonia and stuff. It'd be primarily her field. Like, Ormond's came from Epstein, and then they were enhanced to airships and everything like that by Russell. That's still a ways behind everything else we have going on, which sort of came out of nowhere. But then Meg's a major step in themselves, so it feels like everything else could be natural. I just don't know. An awful lot indeed. First met while he was working as a technical supervisor. Did she know who he would end up as? She must be, like, aware of who's important. That's what's going on. She's like, okay, these people will be important. I need to make contact with them. I need to keep in contact with them. Make sure I have information on them and can help them when I need to. But then her contacting Mariel may be a different thing just because of Dingo. I just don't know what she's done. Nobody knows where she is. She wouldn't be in Long Lie. Long Lie. She wouldn't be anywhere with Bean, I think. She could be in Anchorville. But we would have met her. Or had some hint of that. Right now, she's just MIA. Could be in Elsheim. They could be lying. Valis, some potential there. Ored. Marduk could be involved with her. In fact, she could be secretly behind Marduk if Marduk has come up with all this information and data and technology. And we've talked about her and coming forth with all this brilliant stuff. She could be the mastermind behind it all. I don't think so, but that could explain that whole mystery. How did they make it happen? I guess she's being curious. I guess most people go and look at that and go, oh, okay, yeah, why not answer the question? Anyone else would be a bit suspicious, but she's like a 12-year-old kid. More like 14-ish, but still. No extra details, huh? And according to
the oasis
her,
is simply the result of a combination of factors. In order to have the same happen elsewhere, however, the area would need to meet the same specifications, both geographical and otherwise.
the vaguest answer you could possibly ever give someone, and most people go, oh, it's too technologically or scientifically intense for me. Fine.
Unfortunately, Your Majesty, I must ask that you not attempt a recreation.
But here it seems to have more magical implications, or ethereal ones, if you want to say that. And end questioning.
Well, that was riveting. Can't wait to see that new film of yours, by the way.
Fakest shit he's ever said.
Everyone, I look forward to working together in the future.
That was like the least convincing possible way of saying that.
I am unsure of how much longer we'll be staying in the city, but if you find yourselves in need of aid, please feel free to visit us at our inn.
I'm afraid we're in much the same position, but I appreciate your offer nonetheless.
Personally,
Everybody's leaving.
I mean to stick around for a few
Apart
days,
from him.
so I'd be more than happy to chat.
I'll probably be busy gathering material, but if anything important comes up, just give me a ring, okay?
She's not saying she's leaving, so it's looking like it's not her going to Longlai. It's, in fact, was his name Chen? The other relatively new reporter.
You guys said you still have the number Aaron gave you, right? Do you want my orb mail too?
Yeah, totally.
Why not, I guess? Sure. Hello, everyone. Let's have one more discussion. Najee just said shit, basically. She's worried about people, huh? Arshan, Kevin, everyone. Why would she say that, though? Don't do more priest stuff. We've had a lot of that lately, apparently. Like, there was the Cornelia-inspired movie.
Now then.
Okay. Well, suddenly she's being positive toward us. That's a different attitude. If she doesn't die. Okay, Arshan, whatever. I don't know if they did see through you. I don't know what anything there really was about. That was one of the most... I don't even know if it was a complex conversation. It was like a... It was a very messy conversation. genuinely a ton of information to pick out, and you just don't know what's relevant. Nothing was particularly targeted, nothing was particularly focused upon. The film seems important, but we just don't know how. Okay, go back to them. Okay, the mask. Good thing to remind us about. Where did he steal it from, I guess, is a good question. Never mind. Okay, we're done there. This guy's updated for some reason? How did you even see that, man? We're up there. Did you look in, just like peek around the corner and go like, oh, what's happening over there? Okay. I guess we go back to the entertainment, sorry, cultural district.
Zoom!
Get the two mixed up.
Central Eastern
Oh my god, the sheer fucking cacophony of voices there. Hey, they're dancing again. It's a classic. We've seen this dance like 50 times at this point. They maybe should get new material. Yep, that's a dance, in fact. Oh, Mariel came with us. Hey, Mariel. She's surely going to be involved in the major scenarios, right? She's got to be our reporter character for that. She's been set up too much. I can't leave her out of it. Hey guys, tell us about the mask and drugs. Yeah. She thought it was cool. Yeah, I feel like Lapis would find that quite interesting. She probably hasn't seen much like that, but then I still just don't understand how much information she actually has stored from when she was super intelligent. It's hard to tell.
We're not all that impressive.
It's getting worse!
Though we did work pretty hard on that last set you saw.
She's a fucking chipmunk, man! What's happening? You don't need to go that high. You can lower your voice a bit.
The
Just a
choreography
bit.
was inspired by the events of last year, actually.
Was it? I didn't see any difference. Did it have some Kruger aspects to it then? Okay, we're really gonna hype them up. You're good dancers, therefore you will spread across the continent. Apparently that makes sense. Horatio on Opera House. Too bad we won't be seeing that. Kind of ran out of money recently. I love how they're like, any donations we make will have to be rather minor, because they're not even thinking about their own money. They're just going, Rufus, he can't pay. That's how they default. Yes, we need to know about just drugs that you weren't involved in for some reason. She knows nothing and she's just getting thrown into the deep end here. She's really not getting off easy. So she met with them after that, or just was told they were told about this when they met her? Shut down the associated refining facility. Okay. Okay, exactly how Ishmelga worked. She paid her a specific visit? Why would she be interested in that? The mask with gnome engineering, that's not related to this. There wasn't anything wrong. Spent the night. I don't know if that means anything. Is it gonna be in fucking Noose Tort or whatever? Dude, it feels like foods are getting referenced so much in this game, and it's the same ones. It's creating a pattern. Like something's going on, but it's a Noose Tort, man. Surely not. What random shit would that be? She's good at cooking, and that's literally gonna be relevant. How? Oh, what was that? I guess that's a negative of using turbo just to get the dialogue faster. What was that expression meant to be? What did she just get from that? Resident reeking leak? What the fuck does that mean? Eastern Highlands. That seems to be the implication to some degree. She said, don't go over here. It's bad. Meanwhile, it's probably decently bad, but mainly because she's hiding something. That one? I don't think it's that one. Otherwise, we would have found her, right? Or... well, she wasn't there. Or we would have discovered some hint of it. We can break in, though, especially since we don't actually need to break in. We could just get Kevin to do it.
That was magnificent.
Okay, lots of dialogue updates. Let's go, guys. The best exemplar, the art of putting one's soul. Really? I don't think the dancing is doing that at all. A few flashy plays. I think they're a bit different. Imagine saying a play failed to present itself as well as that dancing. Just thinking about that is hilarious. She's starting to figure it out that something's up. I guess that was the hint. I'm not sure why Nadia was happy about that, but she was. Always being kind is a very strong thing to say when they've known each other for less than a year, but it's technically true. Yeah, she went to Basel, but nothing past that. Hamilton, man, she's so suspicious. It's incredible how it went from in the first game where I was like, oh, Hamilton's a bit boring, actually. I'm surprised. She's not really doing much. And then it went to the end of Daybreak 2. It's like, oh, finally, she had something planned. She knows more than she's letting on. And suddenly it's like, she's been the mastermind of it all. Just out of nowhere. It's insane. Like, that's a complete and utter 180. Uh-huh. He might be. He just might be. In fact, it's a bit disturbing. But, you know, he has the right spirits. Good. No, I'm not sure I can say good for you, Bobbly. Actually, just, it's a bit strange. Childhood friend. I'm not sure you are. You're a bit young for that. You know, as someone that's known them for a long time, you can say... cool t-shirts.
Now then.
Right. Wasn't that the performance? Well, never mind. Oh, okay. You don't need to be talking about it like that. He's still young. Okay, dancers like it. That's that. She doesn't have anything new. Now this whole group. Hi guys, how are you feeling? We have performers, we have the policewoman, we have our traveling lady. Now she wants to know what she actually wants, right? Okay, they're just being nice people. I don't think there's anything interesting here right now, unfortunately. It's just talking about the dancing. And the dancing was a good dance. That's all we know. Okay, Minfa. He may in fact still be gambling. Yep. I'm surprised she didn't see them in the capital at any point, but I guess she was traveling far more often than we would realize, because we just only run into her when she's in the capital, really. I think we ran into her once or twice outside of it, but not often. How many points do we have, by the way?
Quality surrogate.
271. We still need another 19. Looks like they're all 30 apart from the final tier here, which is 35. And this game is just a very long one.
Let's do a search.
And it just feels so strangely timed. I don't know how far through the game we are. I could be near the end. I could be near the not near the beginning, but I could be very early on, and I just wouldn't realize. Okay, I don't need to take the car.
Beep.
There's no sandstorm right now, actually, guys.
We've no business that
Are
way.
you sure? We can just get through. It's just open desert. In fact, there's 2 chests, man, and some monsters we need to kill. No. Fine. Okay, well, to the entertainment district.
Let's head out.
I doubt anything here has... Okay, I want to check if anything updated, but I guess not. Nope, hold off. Really? We're staying in Tharbad after this? We're doing this, and then we're gonna have a chance to explore the rest of the fucking dunes? What is going on? Maxim's in there with Aslan, they've moved. This game is just being insane.
Step right up.
Like, what? I really thought this was the end of Kevin and Rufus and everybody's route, but apparently not. We have more content. Sure, and more in Tharbad too. We're not leaving Tharbad as them. Or at least we probably aren't. I was not expecting this much Tharbad in this game. I was in fact expecting to not go here at all. But suddenly it's a main focus. Just photos.
Man, you really don't hold back, do you? By the way, I know the AC is on, but it's really freaking hot in here.
Maybe because of the suits you're wearing, guys.
Are you trying to give me heat stroke?
Relax, Maxim. This is exactly what Maximum Energy is for.
Oh, it was a bit for the advertising, huh?
It'll hydrate you while you're out in that brutal summer heat. Plus, it's full of essential nutrients.
He's good at it.
Did you get stuck in promo mode or something?
Oh no, this is actually a discussion. He's just broke. I mean, he's just very good at his job in general, Aslan. The most luxurious of fruits. Well, exploration and topic time. Can't talk to him in general. Isaac, you're still here. You were talking about that. Okay, there's definitely some distortion happening with the orbital waves. People can't contact each other well. But is it only in here that it's happening? I don't remember what the previous one was. It might be this building doing it. Really, man, these guys don't need to be talkable. Just leave them there posing. We don't need to say shit to them. These races of No, it's not. They've definitely talked before. They're sworn rivals, man. Everybody will have seen them interact. Okay, they're doing more. What are they doing, man? Why the fuck are they fighting about how well they advertise? You're gravely mistaken. Okay. Good for you guys. Maxim, don't fall into this trap. You're better than this. I don't know if that's why we're here, but sure. Okay, and then over here in the back we have random man cleaning stuff.
A moment.
All the entrances are blocked. Well, we'll find a way. Yeah, we knew about these. I think we knew about these? We're going to go to his house that we've never visited before? You have no idea what they might overlook, but if it was the CID, they definitely noticed it. If it wasn't, they probably missed it. Burn technicians came themselves. Okay. And she unsealed it. Right. Why would she be here? It's a very strange situation. Like, she has no reason to be involved in this work. It's got nothing to do with her. Next, we have this guy.
A moment of your time.
You were watching it back then, okay. But there were plenty of entrances. It could have been any of the other ones. This one doesn't really tell us anything. Okay. I'm not sure what we glean now, and Hamilton was involved in it. There's probably one extra. That's, I think, all the information we got. Okay. So it was nearby there where the two old men are bickering. In the practice room, wasn't she? Am I stupid? Middle of a training, she was training here? I swear we saw her get kidnapped in the cultural district. Am I wrong? Maybe I am wrong. Whilst your eye is fucking up. Is that just saying new shard search? Huh? Lapis can now use emerald search. What?
If you find anything that
Why?
fits your
Why?
interest, LP, then feel free to do a shard search.
Why is this a thing?
Just leave it to me.
Who needed this? Just say shard search. Just do a shard search. The same as always. Is it in here?
Search.
No. Is it in here? No, I wonder where it is. Is it in the one room that we've been to before? Yes. Wow. Why did we need that? That was such a weird little bit of dialogue. We don't have time. We need to get in here. Mariel. It was Mariel.
Sorry.
She's just been trailing us and we've let her? Surely we're better than this.
Marielle?
I've been eavesdropping on your conversations.
How the fuck did we let her do this?
Hotel, and after you met with Sarah and Shahina.
We're meant to be like the professional infiltrators, assassins, whatever you want to call us, and we just let Mariel do whatever she likes?
I just...
Come on, what the fuck?
What you all were investigating.
Is that meant to be the reason that Kevin's eye was fucking up so he was distracted? Is that the point of that dialogue?
Well, can't say I'm surprised, really.
Are you sure curiosity is all that stoked your interest? Perhaps you've concerns on the mind as well. After
Probably
all,
a few.
Seeing as this situation has much to do with Dingo, I imagine there's information that only you are familiar with.
Oh,
what
yeah.
information would she
that's true.
only be familiar with? I feel like we know everything she would.
About why he came back to Tharbad last October?
What? But we saw why.
Yeah. He told me he came back when we were celebrating last year's scoop together. I got kinda drunk though. So I didn't
Oh, it's when
remember
she
what
got
he
mega
said until
drunk.
after the fact. But I still don't understand. Dingo wasn't a crime reporter, so what could he possibly need to come back to Tharbad for?
Whatever Hamilton told him, so we don't get much
He
from
wasn't
this
here for work, and he must have needed to make time in his schedule to come all the way out here.
Kevin,
Honestly,
why are you
I'm
humming?
still not sure what it is you're investigating.
Am I stupid? But we knew he came here 2 weeks later. He was talking to Hamilton. That's why he's here. There's no hum. He wasn't here for a scoop because otherwise he would have published it or talked about it to somebody.
But I know every nook and cranny of this place like the back of my hand. And I've already looked into everything that happened with Almada last year.
What? What do you mean you know every nook and cranny of this place? You've not been here before.
Someone with ties to the situation. I think there might be a way I can help. Would you please let me come with you?
This has been a very strange set of main story things happening lately. I don't know what's going on. Why does she say she knows the location at all? Does she just mean Tharbad in general? Does she mean Vegas Films? Was she in the area that was sealed off later? What?
Mariel.
You have no information about this area at all, Mariel.
Well, how about it?
Given that you're the one who hired us, we'll go with whatever you decide to do.
All right.
He's just gonna let it go because he's a softy at heart.
Just don't get carried away, okay? The authorities might have shut this place down, but it could still be dangerous.
I mean, naturally there'll be monsters here for some reason. What reason? Who knows? But they're there.
Things take a turn for the worse in there. I'll be sending you packing. Got it?
Yes. Don't worry, Mariel. I'll keep you safe no matter what comes our way.
We don't have
Sure,
much time.
Lapis, where's
Let's
your
go.
axe? I don't think you can do that right now, honestly. She's accompanying us as a guest. Great, let's do it.
Who could have thought a hidden passage could be so exciting? Right? It's like something out of an action movie.
It is a pretty cool passage.
Front ventures deep underground in
Trails in the dark.
It'd be nice if
Okay.
you took this even a little seriously.
Hey, that was what people were theorizing Daybreak's name would be before it got localized, right? Or was it like Through the Darkness, something of that sort? That passage down was very similar to the one underneath the observatory as well. I'm not sure if that's meant to show like aspects of Hamilton's engineering, but it might. What the hell is this music? Nope, they've got monsters here.
Please present your 12-digit identification code.
Well, they have tracking of
If you are
us.
indeed registered with our system, I repeat, please present your 12-digit identification code.
Why do they have defenses, man?
Correct. I am Eos 2,
What?
the administrative hollow responsible for the terminal Aurora Eon.
Wasn't the other one in EOS as
Registering
well,
all individuals
underneath
within range as
Basil?
intruders. Commencing activation of security automatons.
Okay, well, now we need to fight some
Suggested that you
archaisms.
evacuate
Great.
immediately.
It's not monsters, it's mechs. Anti-shard field? The fuck does that mean? Does that mean we're doing only field combats? Really? Okay, I guess that's a thing. Very surprising they choose to do that, but sure. But that's such a strange decision. That just makes very little sense, but... Okay, I was about to try and do an ambush as always, but yeah, no, I can't. Okay, cool, it's dead.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
This is still working though, so that's really what matters. Grim Garson quickly, so we can get our health back on Rufus.
Welcome.
I'm not sure we have everything properly prepared in general, so best we get that done.
How may I help
Let's
you
get out of
enjoy
here.
your adventure? Engage at a safe
What?
distance.
They respawned? For fuck's sake. We just killed them, man. In fact, we have very little reason not to do this time because, well, everything is happening in the
Done
field.
and dusted.
Come on, let's quickly kill everything. Yeah, slide around, Kevin, have fun. Melt everything with one fucking charge attack, Jesus Christ. That was pretty insane, actually. I feel like that was the strongest one we've done so far. He was just melting everything. No, not this fucker.
Glad we have the chance to sneak by without a tussle. Don't stick close, Mario.
Can we still get into combat if they do an undodgeable? Or not? That's my curiosity. Okay, come on, man, just go down. Ow. He's not doing enough damage for it to be a threat. Just die. Just die. Thank you.
All right, let's keep up the pace.
Is that... There's not a single chest? What? Is that being disabled too? Am I gonna have to pay close attention or something? There's no way there's not a single chest in here. Wait a minute.
You may leave this to me.
Have our ability to check, right?
Looking to adjust
GoldenEye, it's right there. GoldenEye displays all enemies' treasures on the minimap, and that's letting us see these enemies, so it is still working.
Engage at a safe distance.
It's not like they've disabled all of those. What the hell? That's really strange. I'm gonna have to just pay very close attention because I feel like this could be a trick. It shouldn't be a trick, but it could be. Okay, this will kill it anyway. Everything here is just melting because they didn't want to make it too difficult if you're forced to be in this mode and you don't use it much. Okay, like they really are melting. Also, we have an achievement. What is it? It is Awakening 25 times. Baby. How many do we need to do for the final achievement there? 50. Or maybe more. We'll try to get it done, I guess. Right. I've done more than I thought I would of 25 already, honestly. I thought I'd use it maybe twice throughout the entire game. Great.
Target eliminated. Let's move.
Okay, we'll awaken against you as well. Let us get to 4 bars here. Okay, great. Now die. If we Zoc as well, this guy will just melt. That did like a half of his HP. Wow. Okay, Kevin, you're really enjoying getting to awaken, huh? What? Why'd that get cancelled? Because my thing switched off?
Getting on our butts from here on.
Done and dusted.
Is it sophisticated? It feels like just any other holo core.
It seems now she's interested.
Like, we've seen completely similar things before. Okay, is that everything? Nope, there's 2 rooms left.
Careful, there's a whole
Not just this one. Will this kill? It will. Good. Nice. They just melt though. These guys are fun to just mow through. Shadow Spear, good. Okay. And then you. Just no chests. Yeah, I'm looking around. I'm not looking around too detailedly, but I feel I would have seen one by now.
Their ranks are many.
There's just none. But yeah, we're at the end of this dungeon, so we can't be using Awakening anymore. Because if we do and there's a boss fight, oh no, well that's bad. Yeah, no boost in the slightest. Ow. Come on, just die faster. I don't want to have to spend so much after they've broken. It's so unpleasant. I could die instantly. Instead, I have to do all of this to them. Can't sock him either because we need to do it on the bigger guy. I haven't even switched from Kevin at all because I haven't really switched characters like I usually would. It's a bit unfortunate. You know, Rufus, let's give you a go. I haven't got to play you much, so may as well have some fun here. He just has some cool attacks. Like, he is a very cool character to play in the field. He doesn't have good AoE, but he's very fast and he has some cool animations, so he's fun. Right, that's that. It's time for a boss fight, actually. Maybe we're doing 2 dungeons then. Maybe we are leaving Tharbad after this if we didn't get a chance to do a normal one here at all. Didn't save. That's bad with this team, actually. They're not prepared for this type of thing. That's another one of the fucking Genesis, I think. This appears to be the genuine article indeed. If it's using a Genesis, it's genuine. It's glowing green, but I think it's one of the white ones. That is a very low poly texture, man. Why does it look like that? He was carrying the memory? Oh, right. She's questioning Dingo. But she doesn't know it's Dingo, obviously.
Intruder identification complete. Swin Abel, Nadia Rain.
You have this much
Rufus
information on
Alarea,
us?
Kevin Graham.
What the
Marinelle
fuck?
M.A. Incapable of identifying remaining individuals.
Hey, Lapis, good job. You managed to stay off the record. How the fuck did it get the rest of us, though?
All deployed security automatons have been destroyed. Now designating all individuals within range as definitive enemy infiltrators.
Okay, but how are you going to deal with that if you have no
Initiating
automatons
emergency
left?
response. Any attempts to approach will result in the activation of the Administrative Hollow's self-destruct mode.
Smart. What if Lapis tries to get in, though? Will that activate still?
Maintaining silence.
Maintaining silence.
Any attempts to approach
You got
will
secrets?
result
Nope,
in the
not saying.
activation of my self-destruct mode.
Why not just use some sort of fucking stigma shit? You can probably achieve that somehow, right, Kevin? Lapis can probably handle it too. Who knows? Oh, he's gonna make it process something so that it's busy when he approaches.
Based on my analyses, your conduct is befitting of those typically designated as enemy infiltrators.
I mean, it's not wrong. We did just destroy every fucking thing in our
Unless you are
way.
capable of proving your intentions, which are notoriously difficult to quantify, I will remain steadfast in my determination.
Maybe if we reveal Lapis as Lapis, it'll go like, oh, well, you didn't need to give me that information.
Please continue.
I don't know how this is working, or why it's working, but I guess if he's treating it as a person, it might work. I don't think that should work. I think it is meant to be a computer, but it's working. I've said working a lot. He's lying about which organization, though. Obviously, it's the church, but, you know, they're with us, so we can't tell her it's the church. He's really putting out some lies there.
Current whereabouts remain unknown to me. However, I have been able to verify your claim that she is being pursued in secret.
But then if you've been able to do that, you should surely be able to tell it's the
evidence you have
church.
provided regarding the approaching danger to the system's administrator is sufficient.
I just don't understand how he did it, but good job, Rufus. Okay, it makes sense, to be clear. It's just insane that it makes sense. It's one of those situations that shouldn't work. It just does.
However, I am having difficulty confirming your true intentions here. I am also uncertain of your capability of handling such a situation.
And we have Kevin fucking Graham, 3 and 9, and Rufus Albrea, and you can't confirm our capability of handling it?
As such, I would like to issue a task. Only upon its completion will I reach a conclusion regarding your degree of skill.
Okay, is it a fight with a random enemy? A hack? You want us to hack?
In order to proceed, you will be required to complete the specified simulation.
Yeah, let's do a
authorized you
hack.
to connect to the Aurora.
Maybe this
Please
is
complete the simulation within 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Are we entering another dungeon virtually instead of doing a hack? Is that what that means? Because 30 minutes is a very long time that can easily be handled. Okay, let's try over here.
How about a shard search?
Nope, can't even see it there. Save then. Let's see, what do we have here? Is it really just a hack? Why were we given 30 minutes then? Is it meant to be 3 minutes? Is like
How does this go again?
sort of shortening a bit for our perception? Who knows?
How does this go again?
I press triangle, for fuck's sake.
Reached with elegance.
Is that it? Is this all this is going to be?
How does this reach
Basic
with
hacking walls? Surely not.
How does this go again? Reached with
Okay.
elegance.
Oh, we've been immediately pursued. For fuck's sake, I hate when they just appear out of nowhere as you're going in. You're like, oh yeah, well that is a problem. Okay, not that way then. Hurry up. Please move. Actually, why would I even do that?
It's going to take more than
This
that.
is confusing me, actually. What is the point of that hack? This one won't move. Okay, we need to wait for it to pass and then do it. Right. Okay, that works.
How does this go again? Reached with elegance. Conducting search.
God, why is it a maze? They're so confusing sometimes. Checkpoints? What? Over here?
Conducting search.
Okay.
Conducting search.
This way, then. I just need to get past fast.
How does this go again?
These are getting completely uncertain at this point. I'm just doing whatever and hoping it works. Yeah, this'll do something, right?
How does this go again? Reached with elegance.
Is this it? Is this gonna get us through now?
How does this go again?
Oh my god.
Reached with elegance. Conducting
I'm
search.
panicking because we had 30 seconds left to get through the rest of this.
We're running out of time.
Why was there a checkpoint there?
Clear.
What? There wasn't anything left to fight. Well, we got Phoenix for it. That's good. That tends to be a decent one from what I recall, or it could be a new one. But as Phoenix is its name, and we have Divine Phoenix, he usually has Resurrection and have Celestial. It's good.
Well done.
Can't say I really get what you did just there, but hey, nice job.
Yeah, that was the stupidest hack in the entire arc so far. You're just going in and you're just... The maze was, first of all, really weirdly complex, but secondly, the paths were so randomly intricate.
I knew you could do it, LP. Mayor's got nothing on you.
Oh yeah, here's a checkpoint at the end of this line where there's no threats left, and the other exit is the finish line. So go. Thanks, I guess.
You're a real lifesaver, Lapis. Now then, Eos 2, was it? Think you're up for sharing now?
Affirmative. I will temporarily allow for inquiries while I am in administrator mode.
Man, we're getting a lot of stuff from computers in this arc. Or in this game in particular. First there was the Basil shit, here now we have the Tharbad shit, and what will Van guess when it's his time?
However, please be advised that there are a number of matters on which I have been prohibited from speaking.
Except we'll probably find out how to get that information anyway,
So the
like
place where
Reem
all the
did.
magic happened is somewhere out in the Sand Sea, huh? This was just a backup facility.
Okay, so no, it looks like we are going
And
out there
using
now.
a device, the altar core, to produce sandstorms.
The altar core, that's what we're calling it? It's not a Genesis? It's
Our
an
theory
altar
about the
core.
construction taking place in the desert was right on the mark then.
Altar core, yeah, altar timelines?
That will be where the main unit is.
Which means it must be where the irrigation work took place. Got a feeling that might also be where the agave is grown.
You guys have really taken a lot of time to get to this conclusion that
Yeah,
really should have been
sounds right to
possible
me.
with the information you've been given.
By the way, Eos 2, has anyone ordered you to strengthen the sandstorm barrier in the past year?
The sandstorm, they've been causing this?
Affirmative. In October of 1208, Professor Hamilton
What?
tasked me with the responsibility of doing so within a specified time frame.
Dude, the fuck is going on? How are they achieving this? I guess with the altar core they can just cause it to happen.
1209 of the Septian calendar. The Great Conjunction, when the Sun, the Moon, and the Septian planets align with the Great Shadar Triangle. As per her
Right.
instructions, I was to strengthen the barrier 50 days prior to this event.
Really feels like that's gonna be the big moment then.
Really?
It'll start with the rocket launch. That'll start everything into high gear, and then from there we're just gonna go fucking at the speed of that rocket through the rest of everything that's gonna happen up to the final day with the conjunction.
Something happened over at the observatory in Basel, too.
What does any of this even mean?
It means she needs everything to be obscured for some reason because bad shit is coming. And she needs to not be caught. That's my best guess for that one.
How's about I just call you Tui? Tui, I have a proposition to make. I believe the gentleman next to me gave you a pretty decent rundown of our situation. So, Think you could consider bringing down that barrier of yours for a bit? Long enough for me to accomplish my mission?
Why not just tell the computer you think Hamilton is beyond the barrier somehow? Hey, we're overcoming the sandstorm barrier. Mention the barriers. Come on, you can do it.
Then.
Not
Get
sure
over that
I could
barrier.
ever go through with it myself.
My apologies, but trusting you is not something I feel comfortable doing yet. In absence of a direct order from Professor L. Hamilton, or a clear and present threat to her, that request cannot...
Oh.
What?
I don't think it's because of us this time.
Somebody broke in. So we're
I'm
gonna have to
picking up
stop them
something
and
on my
it'll trust us
sensors.
because of it.
Someone's breaking in.
Who the fuck
friends
could be
from the
breaking in
hotel,
here?
I presume.
Arshan and Zeta?
You mean...
Yeah, probably. Tui, can you throw up the video feed?
What the fuck are they doing?
Connecting to input.
They're breaking it down physically. Man, why is it just these fuckers? They're so boring. How threatening that was.
What?
How truly terrifying it is having to deal with Hayway of all people.
It's Ashen.
They're such a threat.
The Shang Shou we saw on Nemeth. These guys look like elites, too.
They read us like a book.
Did they read us? They just sort of
Lapis
came down
Rosenberg,
here.
Please obstruct the enemy infiltrators.
When did,
I will grant you full access to our floor controls.
when did it learn this was Lapis?
What?
All right, understood. Oh, wow, so that's how it works.
What?
Ooh, no, that's nifty.
She just got Wi-Fi'd into
I have
it?
temporarily authorized the
You should
release
really
of the
disable
barrier.
that capability.
However, I am only capable of suppressing it for 5 hours.
So Lapis is going to be left behind while we
If you remain
walk
in
off?
the area past the allotted time limit, you will unfortunately be trapped inside. Please plan accordingly.
Okay, off we go, Lapis. Enjoy
luck,
your
you
job
two.
here.
Don't worry, we've got this.
Commencing release of both the sandstorm barrier in the Sand Sea, as well as the tower's concealment barrier.
I guess an emergency that it needs to reveal that for us. Take it down so we can access it. Whatever. I believe that. But how the fuck does Lapis just go like, yeah, I'll let people connect to me through Wi-Fi whenever they want? You should disable that shit, Lapis. It's gonna get you caught again. It happened, Volterra. It'll happen again. Switch it off. That's so dumb. I thought it said we destroyed all of them. It just lied. It was like, all of them are gone. What can we do? Woe is me. I can't defeat you anymore. Meanwhile, out of nowhere. But I have like 5 left. That is... How the fuck is that not being seen and investigated? That is huge.
A tower?
So that's the main facility, eh?
That's not the type of thing that somebody puts out there and nobody ever notices. The sandstorms will not keep that hidden. And there's no way somebody would see that out there and go like, yeah, that's fine. That doesn't need to be investigated deeper. We'll just trust Hamilton.
I synchronized with your shard search and
It's
temporarily
terrifying
disengaged
looking.
the concealment filter.
Concealment filter. It also had a concealment filter? Never mind. How the fuck are they doing
If
this?
you make your way toward its silhouette, you will arrive at your destination.
Oh, crap! Hey, you guys dodging everything LP's throwing at him.
She can defeat
I'd
them if
say
she
we
wants.
only have about 10 minutes before they reach us.
Okay,
left
never
is an
mind. I
egress
thought she'd
route.
hold them here the whole
The
time.
now deceased Gaspar Dillon had it prepared for himself in case of emergency. It will lead you to the entertainment district.
Convenient.
You have our gratitude. I believe it's about time we made our exit, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, well, I guess we're leaving it to die.
That's where that CEO was killed by the Mafia?
Is that important?
Does that mean it's haunted?
Okay, that's why they're
Not
asking
the time,
this.
you two. Make sure you stick close.
Also, we're just gonna leave the fucking White Genesis / Alter Core here. We should take that and not leave it to Hayway. That's important, in fact. Very important.
I still don't totally get what's going on, but if possible, could you please not blow yourself up or anything like that?
Well, I feel like it's going to, in fact, do that for sure if Hayway comes
Good
close.
call. You know what? Feel free to tell the intruders anything you want about us. I'm sure a hollow as smart as you should be able to haggle with those folks no sweat.
We're just leaving the fucking White Genesis. We're
Considering
not
how
taking it.
concerned you are for the safety of the professor, don't you think you should stick around until you're able to confirm that she's safe and sound?
What are we doing? Just take the fucking
You
call.
gotta
That's
take
what we
good
need.
care of yourself. Oh, and thanks for everything, Tui.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really
Tui,
saved our
thanks.
butts. Now, just leave the professor to us.
Yeah, the professor were totally not aiming to kill.
I had a bunch of fun with that test you gave us, by the way. Maybe we can play together again sometime.
Perhaps. Please be careful on the way out.
It's just an AI. It's a very basic holocore. It doesn't have a personality, guys. It has a set of programming akin to one, it looks like, because it was able to respond to Rufus's plea, but not much more than that, I expect. Now, this driver, Phoenix, does have Divine Phoenix. That is really good. It's in fact fantastic to put on someone like Elaine. Doesn't have Aura Breath though, which is the biggest weakness, but if we replace Aura Breath with Celestial, it's probably fine. The biggest issue there being the mana cost, but I think she's generally got enough mana now for it to be fine with the new accessory. We'll see how that goes when it's time for Garson again.
The company's former president was killed.
Yep.
It's my first time
Don't
seeing
need
the
to
crime
mention it.
scene. It has a real sense of weight to it.
This is a
There are
crime
traces
scene.
of something on the wall.
What? Where?
Shouldn't we get a move on?
It would be best not to overstay our welcome. That door should lead us back to the surface.
There's no way they didn't completely scrub this place. There should be no evidence anything ever happened here, man. Well, that's fine. Let's just go and get out of here. Where does this take us? It takes us to the other room? No. What the fuck is this? Is this the gambling? Is this the casino? No, this is the fucking strip club, isn't it? Yeah, it's the fucking... it's the strip club. Well, let's not go out that main way then. Please make sure to stay in front of me so we can lead her away from every bad sight. And we have to get a cutscene of it, of course, you know. How titillating. There are kids in here, we should just go. Let's just leave before there's actually stuff for them to see that they don't like. Guys, we don't need to be watching. Let's go. She's still looking between her fingers.
Oh, strip club, huh? Wow.
Who would have?
Nope, not happening. S,
She's-
better not look.
It's not a big
It's
deal.
not like I was staring or anything. Unlike you.
Unlike her.
Rufus, I want to see what all the fun's about.
Maybe when you're
Not
older.
until you're a proper adult, I'm afraid. Kevin, given our time limit, I believe it would be wise to see ourselves out, for their sake.
This is a nice little reprieve, though.
Would have been nice to stick around, but I guess we had our fun last night.
Huh.
Holy, how is she that flexible?
They're just really enjoying the sights, huh?
Don't worry, S. I'll do that for you too someday.
Yep.
Well, sounds like the two of you are enjoying the show.
More than they are. The rest of them are just going like, yeah, this is decent enough fun. And they're going like, whoa!
Nadia, my neck's starting to hurt.
Honestly, I expected that sort of reaction. Oh, we're back here. With Hayway. Arshan, I'm not sure I expect you to
What
be
is this system's
remotely
true
interesting,
purpose?
but...
Where is the altar core being housed?
I'm afraid I do not understand the intent of your question.
Where's the altar core being housed? Isn't that the thing up there? The white Genesis?
However, I feel it apt to inform you that this system's settings are extremely delicate, as it utilizes shard code. An attempt to physically extricate information may result
It's just
in
playing them like a
unforeseen
fiddle.
consequences.
It's like, you guys may be very spiritually talented, but your tech skills are lower than the low. Hayway has absolutely nobody working for it that has any tech capabilities.
They really did us in here, huh? But I guess I should have expected as much from the fifth and the head of the Iron Bloods.
I don't know if you should have expected as much from anything. You wouldn't have gotten anything regardless.
Shall we have our team pursue them, my lady?
You just don't have what you need.
But if we can manage to overwhelm him with our strength, suppressing him should present little issue.
True.
Whatever you guys say.
But I
Anyway,
think
whatever
a
you
decision
say.
like that would be better left to Her Highness. Plus, we're more suited to stealing the spotlight at the climax.
Sure. Yep. Man, I just don't care. Hayway will never interest me, I think. It can interest me a bit more than it usually does, but most of the time I'll just be like, Hayway's doing its thing. Yep, that's them. They're gonna achieve very little as always. Because they're just a mafia group of very little nose. Why are we running like this? Like we're fucking being pursued. I also don't feel like our attempt there to hide the fact that 4 people are running up the stairs was very successful. But hey, if they thought it worked, that's what mattered. The receptionist probably just went like, what the fuck am I looking at? Kind of like the Oathbreaker? Yeah, it's like they may be fairly similar people.
Excuse me?
Are you coming with us?
Honestly, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around all this. But if there's one thing I'm sure of right now, it's that Professor Hamilton is definitely up to something.
Yeah? Yeah, you may be right, actually. You're really on the case here, Marielle. A step ahead of everybody else.
Some kind of connection to her. Then I can't just leave this to someone else to
She's
deal
put
with.
on her thinking cap, man. She's really getting into it.
So please, take me with you.
Honestly, I assumed we were doing that already.
Yeah. Well...
No. You'd only slow us down.
She's just gonna get in the car, man. It's you can't stop
Look,
her.
I don't mean to be harsh, but where we're headed, there's just too many risks.
She's been in risky situations. She fought that one monster when we first met her, and it was like fucking her up, but still.
Based on what I've heard from our friends in Basel,
well, fought is the wrong
from
word.
The incident in March might be roaming around too.
The same. Oh, you mean the demi-grendels? Yeah, they're things.
You mean the demi-grendels?
I don't know why they're there, but apparently every Genesis can form some form of grendels.
Servants manifested through the power of the Eighth.
But this time, the white.
If what
I
you're
don't know
saying
which
is
one
true,
it is, or what you would
then
call
this
it.
endeavor will indeed be dangerous.
Yeah, those things really put us through the ringer last time. Anyway, Marielle, just leave this to us. I promise we'll let you know as soon as we find anything.
Man, what's her place in all
You'd
this?
be okay with that, right, Kevin?
If she's not coming with us, what is the intent of having her here in general? She didn't really gain much from being with Eos. Like, it had a bit of a character moment with her telling it not to kill itself. As weird as that sounds. Please, computer, don't kill yourself. It was something, but overall, it just feels a bit like it's not enough for having a quite clearly have a purpose to be in Tharbad.
Nadia.
We'll get to it, though, I guess.
Yeah, fine. Like I could ever say no to a cutie like you.
Okay, then ask for her to come along, and she'll also be there with us, because she'll be
Sorry for
forced
holding you
to.
guys up when you're in a hurry. Just please be careful. And try not to push yourselves too hard, okay?
Yep. She's gone. Thanks, Marielle. Bye. I'm surprised she didn't sneak
Sorry
on
for
somehow.
making you guys lie.
It's fine. We're pretty used to it by now.
Lie?
Plus, depending on how things go, it might not have to be a lie for much longer.
What, telling her about everything? Is that what we're lying about?
Exactly. We might be helping with your investigation, but the jury's still out on whether we'll let you get your endgame, and we still owe Dingo. This is as good a chance as any to pay him back.
Yeah.
Agreed. I still owe him for his kindness.
By telling Mariel everything you know. That's how you pay him back, guys, just so you know. You don't just ignore the person he was tutoring and mentoring and cared about.
Then I suppose I need not say anything.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess.
Yeah, Kevin, we'll see.
For now,
We've already
we just
fought
need
him,
to
so we
focus
probably
on
won't
getting
find him
our
again,
evidence.
but we might. Marielle, how are you gonna be an active character here?
Think about what you can do and what you want to do.
You're just gonna get another fucking car and chase
You'll
us
find a
somehow.
clue in how to move forward in the gap between the two. I can't agree there. If your coverage of the coup is anything to go by, you're doing great.
Come on, Marielle, make a big character moment here. Go after them.
I'm not gonna let everyone else fix my problems for me.
Let's do it.
I need to follow this up on my own. Alright, after I finish covering the movie,
Never
I'm going
mind.
to put my all into figuring out what Dingo was up to, no matter the cost.
She'll just generally go after the information. Good. We do need our
In
report
that case,
character.
would you care for some assistance?
Oh, she's gonna actually be coming along
Dear
after all with
Highness,
Zeta.
Najee too.
I guess that works. She's coming with the other group.
Please, be at ease. Heiue has already withdrawn from the city.
Man, they're pathetic. They suck so much. They break in, they're like, haha, we even have a threatening entrance where we're destroying the camera. And they go and try to get any information. It's like, nope, not telling you. And they just leave because they give up. And they say Zeta will handle it. But Heiue sucks.
All parties will
They
likely
just
agree
suck.
to letting the Fifth Dominion handle affairs here.
Oh? Okay, so they aren't chasing us. In which case, I suppose she'll just be with them for the
You mean...
revelations that come.
We shall leave the secrets of the Sand Sea to Father Kevin, yes. In the meantime, however, we will be moving our pieces elsewhere on the board.
Poor Mariel has just been caught up in this and is like, what's going on? Why is the Princess of Alzheim talking to me like this? What do you mean, plans?
But in order for that to happen, we'll need your help.
You'll need Mariel's? Man, their plans are insane. Everything is just like, hey, so we've actually got everything thought out, but we do need your help, random reporter. Why? That's to be figured out. 4.5 hours. Really? You've done it that fast? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that is, but it's there. Just driving through the fucking desert, casually. Uh-huh. Alright, well, in that case, I think that was a long enough thing for its own episode, so we'll save here. As everyone looks right at us. Quite terrifyingly, and we'll be back next time. For the rest of this chapter, I really was expecting that to be the end of it. I have to be honest. But I guess there's more to be seen. This is a longer one than usual. Usually it's just like, you do your exploration, you do your few main story discussions, you go and pursue the main story, you do one dungeon, you're done. This time they want us to do more. We'll need to kill a few things around the Sand Sea as well to fill out the battle log, and then we'll move on to the dungeon and see where that takes us. Hopefully some revelation finally. I just want something. Honestly, this entire Roots chapter has been very messy to me. I don't think it's necessarily been bad, but I have not been able to piece together what they're intending to do here at all. It just feels a bit weird and unnatural. We'll see though. We'll see. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next time.